Hi everyone, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back at my cider table with some more cider to try. And it's a new cider. It's a very new cider. And I only found out about it because the guy who makes it, or one of the guys who makes it, is called Mike. And he used to make cider or own Barleywood Orchards and makes that cider, which is very trad, beautiful. They had an orchard on site, glass bottles, bottle conditioned, all that. Very nice stuff. But stopped doing that, sold that business, and now, with another chap called Louis, he started making a different cider in a slightly different place. Still in North Somerset, but closer to Bristol. The name of the business is Tippet. Tippet, and look, it's in a can. It's in a can, and we love cans. We really do. So, what does it say on the can? Medium, 4.8%. So look, it says 4.8% and medium. So it's medium because it's keeved. Well, part of it's keeved. I think he said he hand delivered it to my front door in London. Amazing. So we had a chat about it on the doorstep. I've invited him, but his friend from Papua New Guinea was in the car outside waiting, as you do. So yeah, 4.8%. So it's keeved and blended, I think, with an unkeyed cider. So it's not as sweet as the keeved, but it keeps the ABV down because there's some unfermented sugar in there. So 4.8% and naturally sweet, which is super. They are pasteurizing and forced carbonating when it goes into can. But prior to that, it's all wild yeast, etc. But let me read what it says in the can because I don't want to repeat myself. So let's see what it says. Tippets. We make craft cider in North Somerset overlooking the Mendip Hills. Using traditional varieties of cider apples gathered from local orchards, our cider is slowly fermented with wild yeast that give our ciders a full, natural flavour and unique local character. This is called Crow cider, this one. So I don't know if they're going to do different ones. This is the only one they do at the moment as far as I'm aware. Crow is a delicious, easy drinking golden cider made from a blend of cider apples, including Yarlington Mill, bittersweet, Dabonet, bittersweet, Somerset Red Streak, bittersweet, Kingston Black, bitter sharp, so we've got a bit of sharpness in there, Harry Masters Jersey, bittersweet, and Yeovil Sour. Never heard of Yeovil Sour. That's a new one on me. I love the fact there's something in there. I'm going to have to look it up and put some information on the screen because I don't know what it is. These wonderful varieties lend themselves to natural methods of stopping the fermentation, thereby maintaining some of the fruit's sugars keeping. This prevents it becoming too strong and produces the perfect full juice cider with nothing added. Enjoy. Well, I intend to. Cans are great. Cans are great. You can condition. It's totally possible, but I think people would rather not, just because they want to know that what goes in the can is what comes out of the can. They don't want any sort of surprises. But cans are lighter to transport, which is good ecologically. They're quicker to chill down, which is good ecologically. When you drop them, they don't smash, which is good for all sorts of reasons. And they're easy to recycle. Cans are good. You know, that's why you see much craft beer in cans these days. Didn't used to be, but people have come around, and now cans are absolutely fine, and I like them a lot. So, let's open it up and try it. It's not that cold, but that's just tough. Whoop. There you go. So, let's pour it into this massive glass. So I've got one on here. Okay, so for starters, very nice colour. Really nice deep amber. We like that a lot. We like that a lot. Something you don't get often in commercial ciders, that sort of deep colour. Very nice, really nice amber. Hazy, so unfiltered as well. Yeah, it's funny, the pasteurisation thing, you can get like a cooked character, but it almost ends up like baked apple. And actually, baked apple is totally fine. So it's not necessarily a big deal for me, I think, pasteurising. Especially because they've used wild yeast in the first place. So those flavours are already locked in, essentially, you know, that the wild yeast have produced. Let's smell it. So yeah, actually, it's got that baked apple flavour that you associate with keeving, which would be there anyway, one assumes. My mouth's watering, actually. That smells great. That smells like a proper keef cider. It smells pretty much French, you know, Normandy in style. Slightly honeyed, rich, almost like there's a pastry element to it as well. It smells good. Let's try it. Okay. There are tannins. Yeah, Not super aggressive, but they're absolutely there. Certainly soft tannin on the front, squeakiness on the teeth, astringency in the mouth. And a suggestion of hard tannin on the back as well, hint of leatheriness on the back. Nice apple character, nice sweetness. Because it's not like back sweetened stuff where they've used sucralose or some sort of fake sweetener to do it. So whereby it won't re-ferment because it's not fermentable, that stuff. So that's what they used to back sweetening. But it does make it taste fake. This doesn't taste fake at all. It tastes great. It tastes like I'm eating a pear tart. Is what I mean. And not like an apple pie. That's different. Because for apple pies, they use acid apples, like Granny Smith, because acid apples break down and go soft, and that's what you want. But apple tarts, that you'll get in a French sort of bakery or whatever, tend to be dessert apples sliced and baked that way. And it's more that character. It's more like a tartatan character, I would think. Hints of like slight overtones of rubberiness, Wellington boot on the nose, which I love that. I love a Wellington boot smell. It's a wonderful thing. It's very subtle though. Yeah. Hint of maybe diacetyl, so hint of butteriness. Yeah. This sort of thing changes the game for cider. You know, there's other people doing it, but it's a great thing because this is not what people think of as cider. It's 4.8%, so it's relatively low ABV, which is a great thing. It's delicious, it's sweet, but it's not sweet end. It's apple sugars from the apples that they made the cider with that are making it sweet. And that's got a different character. There's a naturalness to it, which you can tell the difference. It's really good. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. I mean, yeah, and I'm going to put it in my online shop. I don't know how much I'm going to charge for it yet, because he hasn't given me an invoice. I probably should have asked him how much he was before I got him to deliver some. Anyway, that's my business, you know, that's just my role. But I don't think it's that expensive. I genuinely don't. Into sweated apple as well. Yeah. Yeah. Tasty, tasty, tasty. I'll tell you what, that is very, very low carbonation. It's very sympathetically CO2'd that. Whoever did it must have turned down their CO2 levels for this, because this is not what you normally get out of a can in terms of CO2. It's really low CO2. And personally, all the better for it in my opinion. It's almost like it's just a slight prickle. But they could probably turn it up a notch. I think they could in fact turn it up a notch, make it a little bit fizzier. However, I'd rather have it too low than too high. It's a good thing. It's a great thing. It's a wonderful thing, and it's in a can. It's in a can, and we like. So, Google Tippets. I don't think they've got an online shop though. So if you're going to buy some after somebody sells it, I'm one of those people. It's not online yet, but hopefully it will be by the time this video goes live. So thank you guys for joining. I'm back because my camera turned off before I said goodbye because I hit the table so hard, like that my camera stopped. I just did it again. I've never done that before. That's a new thing. So anyway, thank you for joining me here. I hope you join me again, but until that time, cheers.